Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're going to get into something I think a lot of us have seen online, an ad for a clothing store that looks, almost too good to be true.
hmm
We're looking at Harrison Liverpool. The sources we've got are just full of customer allegations that this company is basically a drop shipping scam hiding behind this really polished, British-sounding brand name.
Yeah, and that's our whole mission here, really, to just pull apart that strategy. How does a store build this sophisticated image of being a UK retailer?
Harrison Liverpool.
Exactly. And then we'll contrast that with what people actually get, the quality, where it comes from, and this is the big one, the returns.
Okay, so let's start right there with that first impression, the name, the whole website. It just screams British heritage. You'd think you're buying from a local company.
You would. But that's the first crack in the facade?
So what did the sources say about where the clothes are actually coming from?
Well, the customer reviews are pretty much unanimous.
Yeah.
The items ship from China.
Not Liverpool, then.
Not even close. People are posting their tracking numbers, talking about the packaging, and the delivery times are, sometimes 3, 4, even 6 weeks. That's a classic sign of overseas fulfillment.
So the Liverpool is just branding. It's just a name designed to make you trust it more.
It's a layer of marketing. It lets them inflate the price and your expectations.
Right. And maybe you could forgive the long wait if the quality was there. But that brings us to the second big theme from the sources, the quality shock.
Oh, it's a huge disconnect. The website photos are beautiful, thick coats, structured knitwear. What actually arrives at your door is, well, it's often described as flimsy, cheap polyester.
And the sizing is a whole other thing, right?
It's completely off. I mean, that seems to be a huge part of the problem. A size large might fit like a small, so it's not just a low-quality jacket.
It's a low-quality jacket you can't even wear. I saw one review, it called the jacket utter trash. That really stuck with me.
It sums it up. Another person said it felt like something from a cheap market stall. And this is where the real sort of strategic part of the model kicks in. Because a savvy shopper thinks,
I'll just send it back.
precisely.
Yeah.
You assume you have that protection.
But the returns policy is the trap. Is that what we're getting at?
That's the trap. It's the biggest red flag. The policy says you can return it, but you have to ship it back internationally.
Back to China.
Often, yes, to a logistics hub in Asia. And think about it. If you paid, say, $50 for a coat, what's the international postage going to cost you?
It could be $20, $30,
Remember,
maybe more. It would basically wipe out the refund.
or even cost more than the item itself. The system is designed so that a return is technically possible, but financially it makes no sense for the buyer. It's almost genius in a very cynical way. They get to keep your money, and they don't have to deal with unwanted stock.
So it's this perfect storm of high-effort marketing and incredibly high risk for the person buying it.
That's the summary. It's a classic example of how trust is manufactured online. They operate like a budget overseas seller, but use fancy branding to get you to make a purchase you think is safe.
So the lesson for you listening is pretty clear.
Yeah, if you're going to order from a site that looks like this, you have to go in with your eyes wide open. Just expect that the quality might be low, the fit will probably be off, and forget about an easy return.
A really fascinating look at how these things work. So here's something for you to think about. When you come across a new online brand, what's the one thing you should research first to avoid this kind of gamble? The origin, the quality reviews, or the fine print in the return policy?